we are people standing across each other amidst the rubble, each one of us trying to arrange the stones, trying to make something beautiful. And you can come and visit us if you want, or you can come and not visit us if you want, but let's not assume this or that about each other. We're people just like you, no different.
This video includes 2 eventful eating and sightseeing days in Shillong, and also an interview with a politically incorrect poet. But first, a pit stop at Jiva Resort, whose tagline was just needlessly honest.
We've crossed the border from Assam into Meghalaya. We are all very excited. This is Mr. Tony. He was telling us something very interesting, which is that the Khasis have a very different tradition. They have a matrilineal society, which means that all the women will hold the property. Yes. And the men will live with their wife's family. Yes?
Yes, yes.
So Tony, you will be living with your wife's
Yes,
family. Very
he's
nice.
married already. Yes.
Yes. Looks young, but he's married. So we're just going to learn some Khasi from Tony now. Tony, how do you say hello in your language, in Khasi?
Kumno.
Kumno.
Yes.
Kumno, okay. How do you say thank you?
Kublai.
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 Kumno Kublai. In Khasi, right? Khasi. Okay. What else? What else do you want to know?
Sorry.
How do you say sorry?
Sorry. Don't mind.
Don't mind. Oh, English one. Okay.
What's going?
How do you say?
What's going?
What's so iha?
What's going?
What's so iha? Okay. Kublai, I understand. This is very difficult. I can't say sorry. Shouldn't make any mistakes. And how do you say very good food? Sorry?
Jingbang kapang ba?
Jingbang kapang ma.
Jingbang kapang ba?
While my parents did the middle-aged adult thing of taking selfies, we were lucky to spot the first edition of Roadies Meghalaya. We then spent a couple of hours at Shillong's Don Bosco Museum, a good place to start learning about the unique culture and heritage that you'll sadly never learn about in a history textbook. Shillong is a place full of life, but more importantly, a place full of ridiculously good food. Wholesome chicken curry, spicy fish curry, and rice cooked in fat and blood. And this was my favorite part of Shillong, the jalebi. Hot, fluffy, succulent, kissed with a subtle glaze of sugar syrup, these deep fried rings of heaven will get you where you need to be. One pack of jalebis near the serene, peaceful Walls Lake and just feel those endorphins release. Next morning we went to the picturesque Light Loam Canyon, literally meaning end of the hills.
Oh, that's not a cow. Stop.
And after trying to ruin the aesthetic vibe of the whole mountain, we left for some very touristy spots, having freshly made rice beer on our way. This was my favorite unexpected experience, having German food in Meghalaya. And the highlight was the enthusiastic owner, Susie.
How do you have such a German influence over here? What? How come there is a German specialty over here?
I'm living in Germany 46 years.
46 years.
I left Long 1922. So there also I have my own restaurant.
The food was incredible and the atmosphere for the whole hour we spent there was like this.
We should learn from them.
And now things get intense with the poet Sangha. This is a small snippet of a long conversation I'll be uploading in a separate video.
So I'm at a local Jado stall with Mr. Sangha, who is in the middle of a bite, and Sanju and Mr. Vishwanath. They are basketball teachers in Shillong, and they were gracious enough to call me for this meal. What are we having?
That's basically just rice, dal, chicken, and
What is this?
Jamardo. This is the gem. So that's basically pork. Interesting.
In the newspapers you keep reading about AFSPA, about soldiers, about the army. So it's safe to be here firstly.
Yeah, this is the annoying question I would always get from people who want to visit the Northeast. Yes, it is absolutely safe. And most of the problems that you hear about, I wouldn't deny their existence. But the thing is, it's mostly between the people that are in power, the people that have been at it for many, many years. For the people that come and visit, nobody has a problem with any of them. So it's safe. In fact, you'll find that people are very welcoming and happy and eager to show off our culture. We ever come to national attention only when there's violence, and there's so much more than just that.
Exactly.
And this is how mainland media chooses to project us, which is like really, really sad.
Whenever we disagree with the current government, the first thing that we get told is go to Pakistan. I want to know, is there really any sort of this anti-Indian sentiment or this pro-China sentiment that many of the mainland Indians seem to think in the Northeast?
Not at all. With China, we view China as a foreign country just like any other Indian anywhere. China is a foreign country. That's it. We don't think about it in those terms at all. Which is funny, which reminds me of something that happened when I was in Berlin, actually. I remember I had a fantastic, fabulous time in Germany, met the most amazing people, but there was this one particular incident where we met a couple of racist, drunk people, and I remember we were walking on the road and one of them looked at me, and obviously my Asian features, and he tried to he gave me a very Chinese slur kind of thing, and he came close to me and said, "Hey, Ching Chong," or something like that, and I was laughing because I looked back at him and I said, "Hey, that's what we call the Chinese as well."
So very dumb of mainland Indians, so many people, to just give this huge political accusation just based on they look little similar.
Yeah,
so
exactly. Exactly, it's quite
we look like Pakistani. It doesn't mean we want to go to Pakistan. Pakistan looked at us.
Not at all. I mean, like if there's ever any trouble between India and China, we would be very nationalistic about it. We would be total Indians about it. That's I mean, like if there's a football match between India and China, trust me, we're rooting for India.
So this poem is the reason why I sent Sangha a friend request on Facebook.
I've just taken things that a lot of people in the mainland have said about people in the Northeast, and which we laugh at, which we are shocked by, and then I've put them into a poem. If Modi's coming here, maybe we should welcome him exactly the way they describe that we are, and wouldn't that be something? And it started out as that joke, and then it became this poem, and so it's called A Poem Made in India. So here's the poem. It's called Poem Made in India. Modi is coming, Modi is coming. Call the cannibals down from the streets with their grass skirts and spears. And how will we greet him? He does not understand Chinese. What will we feed him? Chow mein makes him horny. Maybe beef? Does tea offend him? And lock up our immoral women who tempt honorable men to rape. Paint the trees saffron. How dare they green? Where are the lotuses? Hack down the orchids. Hack down the orchids. Such anti-nationals. Modi is coming. He's coming with a broom. He's coming to clean. He's going to make us proud to be Indians. But first, a selfie. Yeah.
That's great. Do we do this when we like a poem?
Yeah.
Isn't that
yeah, that's what they do when slam poetry.
With Sangha, and he's offered to take me to the night market at Police Bazaar,
Not exactly a market, but you know.
So this is the nightlife in Police
Yeah,
Bar. People told me everything shuts down by 5, but Sangha had some different ideas. So let's see what we have in store. This is not his biggest chicken. Like, how big is this chicken? Yeah, giving us eagles over. Sangha is making me try chicken intestines for the first time.
Chicken, liver, heart, intestines, stomach.
Heart,
Basically, there's all there.
Wow. So the whole chicken, apart from the parts I'm usually used to eating, is there. So, different texture. Yeah, but good taste. This gravy is very tasty. Awesome. Experiment successful. I liked it. So we were at this place called Tango. And this is Denzel.
Hi, bro.
The playboy of Shillong.
Oh, I hope that doesn't go up like that.
We just met him at the club. And really good, really nice happening scene.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun.
Yeah?
Whoever's watching this, fucking check it out, bro. It's fucking lit every day.
One last big thanks to Sangha for a beautiful night. Took me clubbing, gave some really good thoughts, and recited a poem. Sorry, my lips are freezing, so I'm stammering, but thank you so much for everything, Sangha.
Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. If you're heading to the Zero Festival of Music, you can check out the facilities provided by Northeast Guide. Link in description below.